What's up?
What's up, guys?
You're gonna sit with me, right?
Yeah, we're here by ourselves. That's okay.
This is our first live,
First YouTube live, right?
first YouTube live. Yes, on a Friday night. Gotta do what we gotta do here.
Yeah, we said we would do a live today, and we waited till the end of the damn day to do it.
No, we
Well,
had kids to take care of. We had
yeah.
business to do,
Yep.
but we wanted to get on here and start this rolling. I think we wanted to get on here and talk about what we've been doing over the past couple of weeks and the little team that we've been building behind the scenes, which we'll be sharing more of with our partners coming up soon. But what are you thinking?
Yeah, so we just kind of we got up with some other students, sub 2 students, and we just jumped on a Zoom, and we've been jumping on a Zoom like every single morning. And we've been either talking about trying to underwrite multifamily deals as much as we can and learning about multifamily as much as we can. But also we'll maybe pull in another student or a non-student, sub 2, and talk about their deal. And I think what's really cool is we have 6 people total in our little dream team, and it's basically it's 3 integrators and 3 visionaries.
Yep.
And so we're able to kind of have a bunch of different opinions about the deal. About maybe if you brought something into the Zoom, you'd get several different opinions and
Feedback, insight.
yeah, different types of feedback. And either we'll say, hey, go do it, or we'll help you out. So even from like just the beginning, like we'll help you comp it and underwrite it, close it, and dispo it. We'll do all those things.
Yeah, like we have everyone on the team has a specific special superpower role that we are charging forward with and what can help other people with. So I'm in charge of social media and outreach and everything like that to like build a funnel through social media. Myron's obviously an integrator, so he helps with underwriting and comping and all the spreadsheet numbers and everything like that.
Mm-hmm.
Then we have another underwriter on the team and then a couple more visionaries. Yeah, so we're doing broker outreach, just every single thing that you can think of within a transaction. We have someone or multiple people who are willing to jump in and help. And it's been really cool, just like what Myron said, we've been getting on these Zooms every day with ourselves within our team, but then we're like, why don't we open this up to the community, to the sub 2 community, and also to the like non-students who want to come in and just get a feel of like what's going on, how do I run deals, what am I looking at, needing insight, needing guidance. And we even had a student, like he's a non-student,
Yep.
but he's thinking about joining sub 2. And so he like hopped on the Zoom and we were just like chatting with him and going over like what it's like being inside the community and just kind of walking him through his thought process of like where he's at in his, investor business or journey. Yeah, journey for sure. And he's at the very start of it. So I think it's really helpful. One-on-ones on the phone are great, but like having a face-to-face experience on a Zoom to kind of bounce ideas off other people's heads and just be sounding boards for each other and just, it gives like an extra level of support and help to a wide range of people who are actively doing deals or have no idea what they're getting into or anything like that. So
he messaged me today. He was like,
yeah.
Hey, are you guys doing the Zoom today? I'm gonna try to jump on. And then he ended up not jumping on because of work. And then he messaged me. He's like, dude, I'm so sorry. Are you guys gonna be on Monday? Because I'll be on Monday morning. I'll be there.
Yeah.
Like, wow, it's pretty impactful.
Yeah. And like that's a great hack for anybody. You don't even have to be in sub two. If you want to start networking and getting a deal flow, like set up a virtual office. And I mean, I don't necessarily like to be on a Zoom all day long, sure, but like if you have dedicated hours to being on a Zoom, working with your team, underwriting and everything together, um, it's gonna like use it for your business, not just to underwrite and to, walk through what your day-to-day routine is, but use it to bring in incoming business. The fact that we have an ongoing Zoom every day to allow people to jump in and out to talk about their deals, like it gives them like an immediate experience. Whereas, emails or phone calls, text messages, those things get lost in the dust sometimes. We all get busy, but having a dedicated time to come into a Zoom and like talk to the six of us
Yeah.
essentially, and like it's really helpful and really impactful to do that and build a deal flow and just truly build rapport and trust and relationships over a Zoom. Even if you're on for 5 minutes, or gosh, we were on with a few students for probably over an hour the past couple of days, just like walking them through things and what's your next step, like giving them homework, go do this, come back, see where you're at.
Yeah. We had a couple guys jump on, I think 3 times yesterday.
Yeah.
Like they hang up or they get off the Zoom, they go make a phone call, they come back on, they go out, make another phone call and come back on. So I'm like, wow, we are like, there's some traction here. There's something here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we just need to be a little, we're obviously, this is in the beginning phases of everything. So I think we're needing to set some structure and everything to, make it not so wild and like everyone jumping in and out all the time and everything. Like, we can have designated meeting times within there to not disturb our workflow of what we need to do. Right. But I mean, it's just it's amazing what Zoom does for people, you know. So
Yeah. So today we also, what's that?
Go ahead. Sorry.
Just real quick, we were also, the 6 of us are focusing on multifamily, and I had an epiphany. It was not. Oscar really helped me have an epiphany. I just finally decided to listen to him. So he's like, "How do we get in front of more buyers? How do we get in front of more buyers?" I'm like, so this morning, I'm like, crap, we need buyers. And I called him and I said, bro, we gotta like really steer to buyers and see where they're at and what cap rates are they looking for, because we have a bunch of different types, and like we don't have we have a buyer that we work with, but that we can't land everything on one
Right.
buyer. It's a lot of wasted time. We need to get in front of more people. And so we all started talking like, what are our roles? What are our defined roles? Like who is doing what? And we probably took 2 hours and just talked through beginning to end of what that flow looks like, and what is Carolyn doing? What is Myron doing? What are the partners doing? And hashed it out. I'm not saying it's right or perfect, but
It will evolve.
we had to make a decision. When you make a
Yeah.
decision and you start going towards it and you take that step, then you start really figuring stuff out. So that's like, we just made a decision, said, hey, this is how we're going to start. We just want to start.
Yeah.
Right. Just
Taking,
like we're doing this
taking
YouTube.
imperfect action and imperfect settings and imperfect environment and everything.
Right.
So
like we're doing a YouTube with nobody on it. Yep.
That's okay.
Whatever.
People will come back and watch this. And like everybody starts somewhere, and not every. I think the most important thing, probably for me, I'm speaking out loud to myself, is it's literally imperfect. Like you have to allow it to be in the real, in the moment. Obviously, if I had it my way, we would not be YouTube living right now in this like setting, and like I need everything to look amazing and like pretty and whatever. But guess what? It's 9:30 at night and we're just jumping on to do our first YouTube live. And, you know, it just kind of rolls into the business. Sure, we're not perfectly placed in all of our roles and everything, but we're setting those like definitions right now, those starting foundations, and we're going to build and build and build, and we're going to get better and better at what we do and what we don't want to do. And I think the beautiful thing is we're all working towards the same goal. We all are interested in multifamily, and we all have different strengths to bring to the table. And I think it's really awesome, like especially with multifamily, it's a whole nother monster to go through. It's not underwriting single family. It's not like anything else. It's intensive and it takes a lot of dedicated work. So having a team is really important, and having like a group of people who are aiming towards the same goal of getting multifamily deals under our belt and building that cash flow, or whoever. If it doesn't work for us and we have buyers that it works for, great, let's make some money. Obviously, we want
Something
money
else,
now and money later.
we made a decision today that if it's under 40 units, we are going to try to buy it.
Mhm.
If it's over 40, we're going to try
Dispo.
dispo. And it was, my first thought, my first blush was 10, 12 units. 12 units, I'm comfortable. 8 units, I'm very comfortable. I'm very comfortable. And then Oscar was like, under 40. I was like, wow.
Yeah.
Okay. So 35. Okay. It's just,
It's just a number.
It's just 8 times some more, whatever that
It's
is.
just a number.
5,
It's like
4, whatever.
when we're under, I think personally for me, like getting a first glance at like the OMs that are coming through on our emails and everything, and all you have these huge $1 million numbers on there for, 30 to $75 million for a multifamily asset. And it's like, you kind of have to take a big deep swallow, like, oh my gosh, like we're in progress of underwriting this, and like what if we found we're working on finding buyers, and what are all the things that we need to get lined out to make stuff like this happen. And you gotta get over that like big number really
Right.
quick. Like you can't let it consume you, because it's just a number. I don't know, like it's easy to make a dollar. It's just as easy to make a dollar as it is to make $1 million. Like you just have to like let the idea go of, oh my gosh, a millions or multi-millions is unachievable, or it just feels so like distant. It's not. It can be done and it will be done. And we're looking forward to like super triple digit checks coming in soon. Are you reading
Can I
something?
read a part of this book?
Yeah, of course.
Carolyn got this for me on my birthday
Yeah, I think so.
or Christmas.
One or the other. They're close enough.
But I like just.
It's called The Millions Within.
I'm sorry. Yes, I'm sorry about that. The Millions Within.
By David Nagel.
And I read it in like 4 days, I think.
Mhm.
It's really good. Grab it. But I just kind of picked it up and I opened up a page. I just opened up a page today and I'm like, huh. So I'm going to read it to you. I let go of the belief that money is hard to come by. Instead, I believe that money is abundant and accessible to me, and that I always get what I need when I need it. And I was like, wow, 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 wow. And we've been talking about this. I've found a couple bikes, and it's kind of that same thing. Is like, let go of the belief that money is hard. Let go of the belief that work is hard. Let go of the belief that your life is hard, right? And I'm just replacing money with like anything else that you want to be abundant and accessible. And like just relax your mind. There isn't a fire, and sometimes I get that way. I told Carolyn, I'm like, I want 10 JV deals today. I want 10 JV deals today. I want to close a deal. I want to close it. And I felt my stress level kind of raising. And I'm like, wait a minute. Okay. These are it will come, right? Just think about it, talk about it. Take it easy,
Yeah.
bro. Take it easy, bro.
Yeah. It's like you, by all means, like I love that he's expressing a goal and something to aim towards and like having a vision of what you want to do in your day to day. Sure, it's 10 JVs, but what if it's not 10 JVs? If it's one huge JV that equals 10 JVs, right? Like it's the same thing.
Like a 10plex?
Like $100,000 deal versus 10, you know what I'm saying?
Okay,
Like
yeah.
it's the same, whatever. It's just like, let's be grateful for what is flowing into our life and it will come. It might not be today. It could be a week or 2 weeks down the line and all of a sudden it's going to hit. It's just like speaking that into the universe and allowing it to like, you just have to relax, like you said, and let it come back to you in a natural, organic way. Because if you force anything, if you force and you place pressure and you place need on what you're aiming for, what you want, or you're trying to like control your journey or control the outcome you're looking at, you're not going to get it. You might get a taste of it, but it's not going to be what you want. And it's only going to take you longer to get it. It's just going to like push opportunity further and further and further. And you're going to keep up like the cycle of grind and need and all of these things. And it's just like, relax. Yes, we feel those feelings of like pressure and financial things and paying bills and everything, but like we need to be grateful for them too.
Right.
We need to be grateful for those bills coming in and that we get to pay them. We get to pay bills. We have bills to pay.
Right.
That's amazing.
Right.
Like, be thankful when you pay your bills. Be thankful that you have the money to pay your bills. Even when you don't think like you don't have the money to pay your bills, you make it work and you pay it. Okay, like get on to the next thing. I know we went off on like a side tangent there.
This is what we're supposed to do. Something else the book was talking about, The Millions Within, is about to be grateful for challenges.
Yeah.
Because when you go through, those hard times, because you're going to have hard times, doesn't matter who you are, you go through those hard times and those are being brought to you to challenge you, to help you grow, to get to that next level. Right. So yes, you're going through this hard time, but it's for a reason, because there's something coming. You have to struggle and you have to face the wind or whatever that is, and keep taking steps. Keep taking steps and push forward. And when it's done, you'll be like, wow, look what I did. You'll look back and see your footprints.
Yeah. That's awesome.
I just made that up.
No, I love that. And a lot of people think like, oh, if I mess up once and I redo it, I'm not going to have to like go through this particular challenge again. Well, you're gonna meet a new challenge.
Right.
You're gonna meet a new, like, the universe is gonna keep placing tests in front of you to see where you are, to see like where your authenticity lies, what's in your heart, and like what you're aiming towards. Like, you're going to get bombarded with the things. Like, if you didn't pass that test, you're going to get a bigger one and a less obvious one. Like, it's going to come out of nowhere. And you have to like know who you are and know yourself and evolve and change. It's not a bad thing. It's a wonderful thing to change and to go through struggle or challenge and grow. Because, like, how are you going to get anywhere? You're not.
Yeah. That's a good point. To, what do I want to say? Hold on to the change. No, it's like,
hold on to the past.
Not hold on to the past. What I'm like, embrace the change.
Yeah, embrace it.
Embrace the change. No, you don't want to hold on to the past.
I'm saying like you don't want to hold on to the past.
Oh,
It's
okay,
like,
okay.
you don't want to be stuck holding on to like the remember whens and remember when it was like this, or how can I redo this to get that result that I had in the past? And it's like, move on. Like, have it as a memory, sure, but don't dwell. Don't think back there. Be present with who you are and what you want and set your intentions right now, and your future will come.
No.
Your future will come.
It's so cool what this industry has done for us. It's just so cool and crazy. The friends that we've made, the mindset that we've been. I don't think our mindset is perfect, right? But like we've really been thinking about our mindset. Is that a
Absolutely.
thing? Okay.
Yeah,
We've been
of
like
course.
thinking. We talked to Alejandro Alvarez the other day at the little meetup, and he's like, Myron, you got to do the next phase of 75 hard. The 10 minutes of manifestation that you do. Is that what it is? Like
Visualization.
visualization. Yeah. 10 minute. He goes, that is really when things like started to click. That is really when my life started to really change after I did that. I was like, whoa, okay, I'm excited. I still haven't started it, but I think about
You
it.
got like 2 days
What do you mean?
to the middle of the month.
Oh, yeah. I'm gonna start it tomorrow. Screw it.
Okay,
I'm gonna
great.
start it tomorrow.
Awesome. Yeah, there you go. Love it. Inspired action. Anyway, we really just wanted to hop on here and talk about what's been going on for us lately.
Are we done?
Sure. I mean, I don't know. What else do you want to talk about? We've been on here for 20 minutes. But yeah, lots of different things happening. Building teams, building a new space and environment for opportunities to come in and meet new people and network and deals and big, huge deals that we're working on, and just the mindset that we're evolving into and being around the same like-minded people who follow that in their hearts and in their minds and their spirits. Like, it's really helpful. It's really helpful to have the accountability and the community, not just within our little team, but like sub two. Like Pace says it all the time. It's a community. It is a movement. People know when we walk in with our hats or anything, like they know they're going to be taken care of, and like that's truly who we want to represent and just strive to be, like, be serving and be giving. And like, the more you give, the more you will receive. And give, like, just give because that's what you want to do.
Yeah.
Not that you're looking for personal gain.
Right.
Don't give because you're looking for something out of it. Give.
You want to see that person do better, succeed.
Absolutely.
Have a win. Have a freaking win. It changes your life. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's amazing to have that type of impact on someone's life. Whether it's just a 20-minute conversation to steer them in the right direction, or like re-inspire them,
right,
or see them get their first deal, that first paycheck, and get that first proof of concept for them to continue and keep going.
Yeah.
Because we know that feeling. Everybody knows that feeling. And the more we can replicate and like keep doing it for other people, like, such an amazing feeling. Such a wonderful community to be a part of.
Yeah.
We're very lucky.
Life-changing.
Very grateful.
So I guess to end this, I want to say, all you fans out there who are watching us, if you want to be a guest on our channel, on our live,
because it's going to go big.
Yeah. Next video, we're going to have at least one person watching.
We'll set it up a little better too next time.
Yeah, we like jumped
give
off
any notice
with 5 minutes. Like, hey, let's do this
It's
in
a
5
Friday
minutes.
night, you know?
Yeah. Everybody's at that all-in thing.
We're doing this to get our feet wet.
But yeah, if you want to be a guest, let us know. We'll pull you on stage. with us, and we
That
can
would be
talk
cool.
about whatever it is, all the creative finance that you're doing, and all the cash flow that you have. That's we want to hear about what you're doing and how you're operating, and let's cut it up.
Love it.
Anything else?
I think you summed it up, man.
Cool.
I
All
love
right.
it.
All right.
See you next time.
All right. Love you. See
Happy
you later.
weekend.